So Man City have been updating for the past few days, basically every single day, with changes to the military base and other parts of the map. So I thought it would be good to do a sequel of my previous video going over these updates, which you can check out in the icon up there, basically going over every new change. And as you can see here, we already have quite a lot. If you compare last video to this video, you can immediately see so many changes, and I'm going to cover them all in this video. So we're going to start with the military base because I think that's the main point of interest. You can see that it is built up. It looks actually complete now. As you can see, we've got loads of gold bars kind of all over the place. I believe these are coins, actually, some gold coins. Apparently an anonymous benefactor has bought the military base, and we believe that this is what they used to buy it. They seem to have a lot of gold coins around here, so I'm assuming that this is what they used to purchase the military base, which is really cool. You can see we have some giant statues of what looks like crispy bacon. It's the exact same logo as the one on this truck here. We also have this weird circular building. I'm not 100% sure what the point of this building is. It seems a little bit strange. As you can see here, we actually have some personnel members talking about how it's been a pleasure to serve Mr. Bacon, and that these people say that the time is almost upon us, and they thank Agent Smith for his hard work. So I'm assuming that Agent Smith has been working with these people to build up the military base to the point where it is at now. And you can see this truck seems to be carrying a metallic egg, which is very mysterious, and it's heading directly to the military base. So I'm assuming that this is going to keep going to the military base until it gets there. So I'm assuming, yeah, it's just going to be delivering some sort of metallic egg. I'm not sure what it is, but it reminds me of the live event, the previous live event we had with that big metallic egg that kind of exploded all over the place and basically caused the map change. And speaking of this giant egg, if we go to the death ray vault, if you stand here, it'll actually open and we can actually go inside. You will see that there is a crate with crispy bacon on it, and there's also 2 of these missiles. These missiles were on the live event egg that exploded and caused a brand new map, and we have 2 of them here. And overlooking the military base, we actually have the detective. If you remember him from the last video I made, yeah, he has been writing some notes, and we've actually got some more notes now. The first note mentions how construction workers have been removing the mysterious spaceship from the military base. The second note mentions how meteors have been seen entering the atmosphere, and there's large sums of gold coins around in the military base. The third note mentions progress on a building they've been working on, as well as the construction finishing very quickly on the building they've been working on. The fourth note mentions how the construction workers seem to have something taken over their minds. They seem to be kind of mysterious and weird. And the fifth and final note mentions how a truck carrying a strange object is heading towards the military base, as well as rifts appearing in the sky. And if you look into the sky, you'll see that there are more rifts. As the detective mentioned, we now have 4 extra rifts. In the last video, we only had that rift, the big one with the pink and white. Now we've got 4 additional ones. And the meteors mentioned in the sky are not too far away from the rift, and they seem to have changed trajectory. They were heading towards kind of the island in the distance over there. Now they are heading straight for the map. Just outside the military base, carved into kind of this mountain, there is a crispy bacon stone statue. This is so cool. I absolutely love this statue. I think it's really cool. If you're playing the game just normally, you're probably going to encounter this. This is a rift that takes you up into the sky. These spawn literally everywhere. I've seen them in about 10 different places, and I'm sure there's many more. And if you hop into these rifts, they actually teleport you up, and you can skydive down. So it's a bit pointless, but I kind of like that. And I think this is kind of the stuff that Man City kind of needs. It's stuff that's kind of pointless, and if they took it away, it wouldn't really affect the game at all, but it's just cool, and I think this is very cool. It's really not that useful because you could just spawn a vehicle and get to where you want quite easily. I guess if they teleported you higher up, maybe they'd be more useful. If we go over to the docks that was added alongside the brand new map, we actually have a new building opposite the jewelry store deposit area. We actually have this garage. So this is actually where that truck we saw earlier carrying the mysterious metal egg was located. It was right here. Another big change is with the criminal base. It seems like it's getting expanded. We've got a crane here, and when we actually go inside the criminal base, you can see we've got some wrecking balls, we've got some scaffolding, some construction. There's a lot of stuff going on. We've got 3 NPCs that talk about how the expansion is coming together. It seems like we're going to get a criminal base expansion very, very soon. And if we go to the hotel and we go slightly to the right of the middle of it, you'll see that we head towards the casino car park, and there's actually an NPC here. This NPC used to be at Cityside County, and he was basically a police officer. Now they've seemed to have fled. Maybe they've retired being a police officer. They're just here, and they look very scared. And they talk about how he can hear someone inside of his head, and that we have to leave before it's too late. That is very scary. And finally, if we go to the watchtower just near the casino where the Piggy event part 1 counter was, you'll see that the seats and the telescopes are still here, but we now have 3 scientists, and they mentioned that something's happened. What could have caused such a strange event regarding the rifts in the sky now appearing? There's a lot of panic going around, so I'm sure that we'll find out what's going on in the coming days. And if you have any questions about anything regarding these updates, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm not sure if we'll continue to get daily updates. I reckon we probably will. I expect some big things soon because Mad City seems like it is cooking and there's a lot of stuff that will be happening soon. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and thank you so much for the support lately. We're about 150 subscribers away from 5,000. I've got some really cool things planned for 5,000 subscribers, so make sure you click that button and you'll find out as soon as possible. If you want to check out my previous video going over the daily map updates, there was basically a spaceship and there were lots of changes and I basically explained kind of everything you need to know. It's basically a part 1 of this video. You can click that video up there, and if you want to check out another video of me reviewing the BRRT, you can click that video down there. It received a nerf recently, so I'm finding out if it's still worth the $7.5 million price tag. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is DMD, and as always, peace out.